Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the United Nations, I thank you for allowing me this opportunity to address you at the third meeting of the Global Industry Alliance to support low-carbon shipping. You're gathered in the wake of a momentous vessel of change. I refer to the milestone agreement that was achieved last month at the Marine Environment Protection Committee of the International Maritime Organization. The breakthrough agreement on what is an initial strategy to reduce greenhouse gas emissions from global shipping has been hailed by many as a Paris Agreement for shipping. There is no doubt that the bar of ambition has to be lifted higher. But as we fight the good fight in humanity's struggle against global warming, let us celebrate our victories when they occur. The IMO's resolve to reach this agreement took strategic thinking and flexibility from key parties and a political will for the common good. So congratulations to all those involved. As it works towards its next big milestone of 2023, I'm urging the International Maritime Organization to heed the expectations of humanity that this century, sooner rather than later, global shipping will be fully green for the benefit of humanity, for the preservation of biodiversity, and for the planet as a whole. We thus now need to move to concrete steps from strategy into action plans, to move from identifying the issues to solutions, to move from technology developments to technology diffusion and uptake. It's time for a step change, from isolated and ad hoc initiatives to an urgent coordinated international effort by industry champions such as yourselves. Your unique and pioneering initiative through this alliance is a great example of step change, serving as an inspiration for many who are working to safeguard the ocean's well-being. At the United Nations, we are committed to providing integrated, coordinated support for the implementation of all historic environmental agreements. We're already building partnerships with governments and the private sector, civil society and others, and working with international financial institutions on innovative financing to release more funds. We are harnessing the power of big data to improve the basis for decision-making and accountability, with all the while the UN system continuing to play a convening role as a forum for information sharing, advocacy, and the development of international law. We're all in this together as we step along our universal global journey to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals by the year 2030. IMO's initial GHG strategy is a strong statement addressed to the world at large. As a declared platform, it will be the way ahead for the future work that we will be striving to reduce and eliminate emissions from shipping. The strategy contains a catalogue of short, medium, and long-term measures needed to achieve the level of ambition that was agreed. And we know there are many barriers standing in the way of developing significant and long-lasting improvements to energy efficiency in the shipping sector, and that some of them are technical and that some are financial, some are institutional, and some relate to the human dimension. While it's easy enough to identify these hurdles, solving them requires all our skills of innovation, blue sky thinking, and collaborative action for the common good. Partnerships, such as the Global Industry Alliance, are therefore the right medicine, with the ability to provide great support to the IMO in the implementation of the recently adopted initial GHG strategy. By bringing together industry leaders and pooling financial resources and technical expertise, the Alliance can meaningfully contribute to the solutions required to move us towards that ultimate goal of a decarbonized maritime transport sector. By working together, you have the opportunity to positively influence technology cooperation, development, and uptake, and to nurture pragmatic and realistic ideas to ensure that the maritime transport sector continues to bear its responsibility in addressing climate change. All of us have individual and group responsibilities to support implementation of the Paris Agreement on climate change, and indeed the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Let us make no mistake, our diligence in meeting these responsibilities is the debt we owe to the generations to come. As you know, IMO is providing the mechanism for this alliance through the Global Maritime Energy Efficiency Partnerships Project, the GloMEEP project. GloMEEP was launched in 2015 in collaboration with the Global Environment Facility and the United Nations Development Program. And I'm encouraged by this innovative collaboration between a major technical cooperation project and private industry. It's my sincere hope that you will nurture the pioneering initiative you have created to make GloMEEP even stronger, so that it will prove to be an effective agent of major transformation of the shipping sector. I applaud the efforts of the Global Industry Alliance to support low-carbon shipping, and I assure you of my support in my capacity as the UN Special Envoy for the Ocean. I look forward to showcasing your initiatives and achievements at appropriate global fora. On behalf of the United Nations, I thank you for your worthy efforts, and I wish you a successful meeting. Thank you very much.